Okay. All right. Well, we will get this show on the road. It is officially Wednesday, July 2nd. Oh my gosh. I was just thinking about the fact that we are halfway done with the year. The year is already halfway over. We have 50% over. I can't believe it. So, it's summertime, of course. A lot of folks are out doing the things that they do for summer. I know July 4th weekend is coming up here on Friday, just 2 days from now. And a lot of folks have holiday plans, which is always nice, traveling and barbecues and get-togethers. But we're thrilled for those of you who are with us here live. And if you catch us on the replay, even better, we will be posting this on our team YouTube channel as well. But Brian and I are going to share with you some things. One, an announcement that was made last night. You may not have heard it if you were not on the opening month call. And then also we have an update on a product of ours, which is actually some really good news. Two product updates actually, that we're going to go ahead and share with you guys as well. But one thing I wanted to real quickly do, I sent out the newsletter for those of you who are on our newsletter. I sent out the newsletter yesterday. I actually sent it out ahead of schedule. So there's not a lot of recognition on that particular newsletter because we really want to be honing in on all the incredible events that we have coming up. But I want to give a huge shout out for those of you who earned 400 in new sales volume in the month of June. And we're going to explain to you why this is actually really, really important. But really excited. We had 27 people, which is huge when I'm looking at a lot of these other teams, 27 people that qualified with at least 400 in new sales volume or more. And Karen, since I know that you're actually on this call, I'm going to give you a big shout out. Karen had like 4 or 5 enrollments just herself. So she crushed her goal. She went way above her 400. So kudos to you, Karen. But congratulations to Wanda Beachy, David Beachy. Nope, 2 different individuals, 2 different families, 2 different spellings. Dean Blodgett, Joel Brenneman, Fannie Mae Miller, Noah Esch, Dr. Deanne Fletcher, Lucy J. Helmuth. Of course, Brian and I had to represent. We have Chris Hoover, Eli Hostetler, Rudy Lee, Karen Mast, Irvin E. Miller, Levon D. Miller, Mary Miller, Regina Miller, a Susie Miller, Henry Soire, Frank Villa, Harvey Wiki, Rachel Wiki, Wendy Womble, Stephen and Sharon Yoder, Mark Zerfas, Stacy Zerfas, and Zachary Zerfas. Of course, all of the Zerfas, right? We got to get all those guys in there. So congratulations to each of you. You really have positioned yourself to be a little ahead of the game. Let's put it that way. And we're going to tell you more about what that means. But Brian, you want to share with everybody product updates first?
Yeah. So, right.
I don't have a slide in there for the
For the GLP
GLP
one.
stuff, but I do have
Yeah,
the,
I'll talk to that stuff. So can you see the D3 slide? All
not yet.
right, it's coming.
There we go.
Okay. All right, a couple of quick product updates. So D3 Plus is they're improving. They're actually making it, it's already a clean formula, but they're making it cleaner. There was 2 not non-optimal ingredients in this. And they again, every ingredient that LifeVantage puts in a product serves a purpose. And so they're moving away from hard pressed or what's called cold pressed pills and moving them into capsules. The reason from that is be able to get rid of the coating that goes on cold pressed pills, which is PEG. Again, not the best type of ingredient for you. It's harmless. However, people have an issue with it. It's just not as clean. So we're getting rid of PEG and also getting rid of magnesium stearate out of our D3 Plus to make it a cleaner product. And again, instead of 2 pills, it's going to be 2 capsules that you take with that. So that's going to be coming very, very soon because I believe they've run out of the old version. So I think they're running to get the new version in stock very quickly. Am I frozen? I feel like I'm frozen.
Yeah, you've been cutting in and out just a little bit.
Okay.
You're trying to talk about so the D3, you mentioned about it being out of stock, right? I think by end of day for the sale, they were going to be out of stock
Yeah.
and they said it should be back in by mid-June, mid-July for anyone who ordered the D3 that it was out of stock.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
Okay.
So yeah, so they're getting the new formula in stock at some point, and so we'll have that. So I'm just closing some applications so it doesn't to freeze up for the bandwidth there, so I don't freeze on you guys. So the second product of the day, we don't have a slide for this, but it's around the GLP-1. So they completed and released the results of the second human clinical trial. This is a double placebo or blind placebo study, same as the first one. But when they average out all the increases of GLP-1 hormone, and we've said this before, but they're officially making this official on the website, is we can actually increase your GLP-1 production by 200% on average. Now, the old percentage was 140, and that was with the first clinical trial. But when you average in the second clinical trial, that average jumps up to 200%, which is awesome. And so you'll see on the LifeVantage website how that percentage is increasing. So GLP-1 system basically has three goals. One, to increase your own GLP-1 production. Two, to reduce cravings. And three, to decrease your hunger, your overall hunger during the day. And so they had some new stats there that they released with the human clinical trial. So as far as cravings go, 95% of the participants reported a decrease in sugar cravings. 89% had a decrease in fast food cravings. And 86% had a decrease in salt and soda cravings. Okay, so those are pretty big percentages and the reduce of cravings. So you can put a check mark by that goal. And the other goal about decreasing hunger, 89% said that they ate less meals. 86% said they felt less hungry, and 81% said that were able to resist snacking. Okay, so that's all again huge numbers in that. So that those updated statistics and just product improvements. Also, I've said this before, and Lisa Barnes on our call the other day, she's the head of our R&D department. She confirmed that we are the only natural clinically proven product to boost your own GLP-1 levels. The only one. There's other imitators out there that say that they boost GLP-1, but they have zero clinical data. And that's exactly what she said. She says everybody else they tell stories or they talk about a particular ingredient, but they don't have the clinical data on their actual product. And whereas LifeVantage always comes out with that science behind the backing up the product on the GLP-1 system. So I wanted to share those two product updates with everybody. So, Holly, do you want to talk about the announcement from last night?
Yeah, yeah, of course I do. And I know probably Karen's feverishly trying to write notes down. So, and we weren't able to include this information in the actual newsletter. So, just know I don't know, I haven't quite decided. We may have to send some postcards or something out. I might do that with folks so that they know what's going on here. So last night, the company announced that there is a brand new Drive Era third quarter incentive trip. It's a brand new incentive trip. Now, the destination is unknown. Yes, you're still going to have to wait to find out where they're going. They're not going to announce that until the watch party activated event. So if you're not going to a watch party, get to one, please. Please. If you can't watch it at home, on your own, at your own computer. But let's be honest, it's more fun. It's more fun when you can get together with people. We're getting together with a bunch of folks here in Tampa, Florida, the Cunninghams and the Wagners, and just a bunch of folks here. We're really excited to be able to do that. I know Fannie Mae also has a watch party happening in Berlin, Ohio. There's actually 3 off the top of my head events that are happening in Indiana. I put all of those on in the newsletter as well. And I believe Joel, Brenneman, and Henry are still trying to get one in PA. Now, there's other ones happening in other states, South Dakota, and just if you want to be a part of a watch party and you're just not sure if there's anything near you, then 2 things. One, feel free to reach out to us and we can look at Big Blue Calendar for you and let you know what if anything's happening in your area. And 2, if there's not anything happening in your area, all the more reason for you to host your own watch party, right? So what's really cool about this incentive trip, for those of you who have been with us, most incentive trips, it takes like 6 to 9 months to qualify for these things. 6 to 9 months, that's a long time. And sometimes it's difficult. You kind of forget about like what all you have to do, and it just takes too long, right? Sometimes it's just too far in the future. This new trip is only going to take place. You're going to qualify between the months of July, August, and September. That's it, 3 months. So this is the goal. The goal is for you to earn a total of 90 points in 3 months. 90 points in 3 months. And there's 3 ways that you can earn those points. 1, by enrolling new customers and consultants. 2, by personally rank advancing yourself, of course. And then also anybody that you have personally enrolled within the last 2 years, if they personally rank advance, then you will also get points for their rank advancements. Okay. So keeping it simple, 3 different ways, total of 90 points. The qualification period is only 3 months. Okay. So moving on to the next slide. So step number 1, yeah, it's not showing it. Oh yeah. Step number 1. So if you heard your name on the list of the 27 individuals on our team that already got your 400 in new sales volume last month, then you have already pre-qualified to be eligible for this trip. Okay, so congratulations. That is a huge, huge deal. If you did not get the 400 in sales volume, that's okay. You still have another chance, okay? This month, in the month of July, enroll 800 in new sales volume. It can be personally enrolled customers, consultants, both, mix and match, however you want to do it. And then you will meet the eligibility requirements. Okay. So if you got your 400, awesome. You're already done in the bag. Don't even need to worry about it. Step 1 is already complete. Step number 2, if you didn't get the 400, then you're going to want to get 800 in sales volume in the month of July. It has to be in the month of July. Now, the cool part is we have this really new high speed health stack. Now, if you haven't picked up on it, this new high speed health stack is actually 200 points. So you enroll 4 people on the high speed health stack, and that's 800 points. I think if you enroll 1 person on the business pack, isn't that 800 SV, Brian?
I believe it is, yeah.
I think it's 1 person on the business pack. So again, if you're using discount codes, you might have to have an extra enrollment in there. But long story short, you can start positioning yourself right now. Don't wait till the end of the month. Start turning over those stones. Start following up with those folks, and get people. Get people's eyes on the opportunity. Invite guests to the activated watch parties. So that's step number 1. You got to get your points. Number 2, we talked about how you could earn your points, rank advancing, your personal enrollments, rank advancing, and then obviously through enrolling. Okay. So here's the deal. Personal rank advance. If you personally rank advance to a senior consultant 1, you'll earn 20 points. You'll earn 30 points if you reach a senior consultant 2, which is SC2. You'll receive 40 points if you hit MC3, or I'm sorry, senior consultant 3. Oh my gosh, senior consultant 3, you guys have 40 points. Or you hit managing consultant 1 or any rank above that, and it's 50 points. So if you're already a senior consultant 3 and you're aspiring to become a managing consultant, hit MC1 and you're already more than halfway there. That's it. That's what, again, control what you can control, right? So here's the point breakdown for someone that you personally enrolled. Let's say you just brought in a new consultant last month. Okay. Get them to SC1 and you'll get 10 points. Get them to SC2 and you'll get 15 points. Get them to SC3 and you'll get 20 points. Get them to a managing consultant or above, 25 points. Pretty awesome. Okay. And then last but not least, you are going to earn points for enrolling. Now, I want you to think about this for a second. In the month of July, for those of you who didn't get your 400, so you're going to look to get your 800 this month. If you get anywhere from 500 to 999 in sales volume this month, you're automatically earning 5 points. So not only are you qualifying, but you're also getting an additional 5 points already towards that 90 points for the trip. Now, the lowest enrollment volume amount is 250, which gives you 2 points, and you can earn all the way up to a total of 30 points for 3,000 or more, and that's each month. So let's say you get your 800 this month, that's 5 points. Then let's say the following month you had planted so many seeds come August, you get an extra 1,500 in new volume. You're going to earn another 10 points on top of that for a total of 15 points. Okay. The points actually will add up really, really quickly. But the key here is bring in new consultants and help them reach their rank. Help them put money in their pocket. Let them see what's possible. Okay. Now, what you guys can't see on the screen right now is we've got several slides that give us examples of how you can earn. And the first example actually has you earning 125 points versus just the 90. So the first one is getting their 5 points for getting their new enrollments. Then their personally enrolled downline rank advances to a SC1. That's another 10 points. And let's say you personally rank advance to SC1. That right there is 35 points. Then let's say for the next month, you enroll again, another 800, that's another 5 points. Okay. Then let's say by enrolling more and the new people that you brought in, you now have reached the rank of SC2. That's 30 points. Then let's say your downline, then you have another new consultant that you brought in that gets to SC1. That's another 10 points. And then the third and final month, you have another 5 points from new enrollment volume. And then last but not least, because through this path, you hit SC3 by the end of the incentive period, and that's 125 points. Now, obviously, that's more than what you need, right? But why not go big or go home? Why just shoot for the minimum when you can shoot for the sky, right? So there's another one that's a path to SC1. It's a total of 101 points. I'm not going to go through these specific examples. We can share these examples in our Facebook group. We're going to share the recording of this. Obviously, you can take screenshots of this. For those of you who are listening, if you want to give me a call and want to kind of break some of those down, we can certainly do that. Now, what I did do, because I like my trackers, I'm a visual person. I like to write things down. I created a tracker already for this. So it's a tracker that not only summarizes how to earn it and how to qualify and the different tiers, okay? But it also gives you the ability to add in your total points as well as track your enrollments. So it helps to keep me on pace because 3 months is still 3 months. And one of the things that I did not share with you guys, something that's special about this incentive trip that they've not really done in the past, is there have what's called tier rewards. Okay. These tier rewards, I don't know if you can blow it up a little bit, Brian, but the tiered rewards are this. Let's say you don't hit 90 points. But let's say during the course of those 90 days during the qualification period, you hit 45 points. The company is going to give you a $150 gift card. Okay. Now, right now, the options are between Amazon or Delta, which is an airline miles. Just know for our Amish community, I'm going to be reaching out to Gentry tomorrow. We're going to find out if there's an option just to have that money put into you guys' hyper wallet, since you really can't shop online or fly. But don't worry, we'll make sure to take care of everybody. That's tier number 1. Tier number 2, let's say you get 70 points, the company will give you $300 of a gift card, either to Amazon or Delta. And then the third tier is when you hit the 90 points, you're obviously going to earn the trip. Okay. Very exciting. They're doing a bonus also for the top 10 earners. They're actually going to get the Tiffany and Company sunglasses. And you may not know Tiffany and Company, but they're a high-end jewelry store. They have incredible just jewelry I've seen. I mean, I had a necklace from them for the longest time. Love Tiffany and Company. Very swanky, but you can get a pair of sunglasses for being one of the top 10 point earners for this particular incentive. So the actual trip will be in December. We don't know the dates. We're assuming it's probably going to be within the first 2 weeks of December. Obviously, they're not going to probably look to have us traveling around the holiday season. But I don't know about you. I'm pretty pumped. I'm pretty pumped about this. It's only 3 months. It's only 90 points. Very, very attainable. 3 ways that you can earn points. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it. So, obviously we were happy when we saw we had gotten our 400, but that doesn't mean you can't. If you did 400 in June, you could easily do 800. And again, that gets you an extra 5 points for enrollments as well, towards that 90 points. So those were the big announcements that we had for you guys this evening. We wanted to share with you the product updates. We wanted to share with you this new incentive. Again, the incentive details will probably be reiterated during the watch party when they do the global live, but they're also going to tell us where we're going. Like we honestly have no idea. We are on the field advisory board. We know things before even the executives know things. And we don't even know. I mean, we have some guesses, but we had no idea. The company has done such a fantastic job of keeping their lips sealed, that I'm really anxious. I'm really anxious to hear where we're going to be going in December. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so that's what we got for you guys. It's not even 8:30 yet. So why don't we, since we just have a couple people on the phone, we would love to take everybody off of mute and give you the opportunity to ask us questions. Tell us what's going on. Any challenges that you have, inviting, following up, overcoming objections, any wins that you have. Feel free to.
Yeah, you have to hit. Yeah, if you're dialed in, you got to hit *6 to unmute yourself. If you have anything to say. But yeah, we didn't send out a reminder to everyone tonight, so we have a small crowd tonight.
I was anxious to see how many people would show up if I wasn't like beating down their door saying, "Hey, we have a call."
So will this be recorded, what I'm saying?
Yes. So this call is recorded. So we record our team calls every month, and we upload them onto the Amish dial directory, and we also upload them to our team YouTube channel.
Okay, so what's the best way for Lisa to get on in this? I just gave her the dial-in number. So I didn't see anything on the newsletter, but that was my bad. So she's only dial-in. How did she watch that then?
So
Holly will put it on our YouTube channel, and so
it's a Team Legacy YouTube channel. So if she has access to the internet and is familiar with that.
Right. Okay.
So it's Team Legacy YouTube
just-
channel.
Just go to lvgopro.com and on
Oh,
the left-hand side, it's got a link to our YouTube channel, so you can
could do
click
that.
on that.
Yeah, she could do that too. If she just goes to our website, like Brian said,
Okay.
lvgopro.com.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So in the future, Lisa, you can, so we send out a link to this. So you can just click on that and actually see our faces and watch it yourself, see all the slides and everything.
That's cool because you're both her heroes, so that's awesome that she gets to watch them.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So at 9 o'clock tonight, I know 9 o'clock Eastern, clocking anyway.
Yes.
There's the Wellness Wednesday going on. So I've got that information. Pulling it up here because I've been giving it out all day today. But
Yeah, tonight's Wellness Wednesday is it says trust issues, Western medicine, and what's next. So it's going to be a really good topic. So I'm anxious to hear. It's going to be Rebecca and Becky. This should be a powerful call tonight. So every
Yep.
Wednesday is the Wellness Wednesday calls.
So just let me give you out so you can dial into the same number you dialed into this call. But
Okay.
you're going to ask for a meeting ID. The meeting ID number is 880-8901-4227. Then it's going to ask for a passcode, and basically you're going to spell out the word activation with your phone using your number keys to spell that out. So you know how each key has a letter on it, and you spell out the word activation. Now, Lisa, if you have access to internet, you can just go to zoom.us and click on join meeting and type in that same meeting ID number, and then enter the passcode, which is the word activation, capital A, and you'll be able to watch the call on your computer or on your phone doing that as well. So Wellness Wednesday, as Holly said, it's every single Wednesday. They're very interesting topics. They usually have doctors on there. There's a registered nurse, Rebecca, that's going to be on tonight. And just reading the description about this, I'm interested in actually listening to myself and hearing what she has to say. So they're very good meetings every Wednesday they have.
well, thank you so much, Brian and Holly. We really do appreciate it, and I know you both work very, very hard to help us out, and that's huge, very huge. And
Awesome.
so we do appreciate it.
Sounds good, Karen. All right, everybody. Well, we're right at 8:30, so we'll keep it short and sweet this week, or this month, I should say, and we'll do this meeting again, beginning of August in 1 month. So in the meantime, we will be in touch, everybody.
All right. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Bye.
Yes, you too. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.